The mighty Asura class in Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes is the unique master class of the game's avatar and main character, Shez. Using two blades and dark magic together, the Asura is capable of inflicting incredible devastation onto your foes at an incredible speed. There is certainly a lot to get into here, so let's jump on in and find out everything that the Asura can do, while also finishing off this entire guide series. The Asura's regular attack string consists of 7 attacks. You will quickly double slash again, double cut up to the left, flurry attack to your front, do so again, double cut to the top right, and finish by throwing out your swords with 2 long-range swinging cuts. These attacks come out very quickly, and the Asura class uses its 2 weapons quite well. By the end of this, given how many cuts you do and enemies that you can catch with it, you can easily have over 400 hits already, which makes Shez incredibly good with abilities that can activate off of your hit counter. Let's jump over to your strong attacks next. Your first strong attack utilizes your class action gauge, which fills up pretty quickly over time, and also charges up after you defeat enemies. This essentially adds another attack into your arsenal once it has fully charged up, and when you have one sword icon lit, you can use the attack, which is a dark cut and flying attack forwards. This can easily be added on to the end of your other strong attacks for a bit more damage. Once you have 2 or more sword icons banked, you can continue to hit the strong attack button for an extra mini little combo, which dishes out a lot of damage really quickly, although you have to be careful with the aiming since you do move forward quite a bit. This little attack and combo are really just a fun addition to the Asura's playstyle, and not at all what I would call an integral part of it, which is quite different compared to many other class actions. The work that your other attacks can do is a little bit absurd, so let's go ahead and move on to those already. Before I get to any of these later attacks, I should mention that as an extra feature of the Asura class, you can hold the strong attack button after executing any of them to increase the length of time you continue to strike. This can make building up your hit counter incredibly easy. Your second strong attack will have you hit the enemies in front of you up into the air with a series of quick swipes. For your third strong attack, you will thrust multiple times forward with your swords, piling in damage just in front of you. Your fourth strong attack will have you go attacking forward incredibly quickly, before finishing with one big attack at the end. The extended version of this move can be really hard to control, as you fly forward remarkably fast, and with only the limited ability to direct yourself. Next up, your fifth strong attack has you spin your swords to make a whirlwind around yourself before knocking foes that were caught in it away. Your sixth strong attack has you attack several times to the left and right before doing one big attack at the end. If you extend this, you will actually move quite a bit of a ways forward, so it's important to keep in mind so that you don't end up missing who you want to carry. Last up, your seventh strong attack has you knock your foes into the air before zipping all around them, keeping them held midair in a bundle before you jump and slash to finish them off. This is another classic move that was last seen in Lyn and Navarre's incredible moveset in the previous Fire Emblem Warriors. All in all, the Asura class's moveset is really incredible, having the ability to both duel and take out crowds with ease, as well as build up a hit counter faster than almost anything else in the game. With all of the attacks covered, the only thing we have left to do is look at the class abilities that it comes with, and then finish off this guide series together. First up, the Asura class comes with the Swift Awakening ability, which increases the amount that your attacks fill up your awakening gauge. This can make fights even easier for Shez, as you'll find with only 1 or 2 pickups, you will be fully ready to go on an awakening rampage. The second and last ability you also gain is Axe Buster level 5, which increases your damage to axe users just a little bit better than the one that generic sword classes gain. When we put everything together for this class, what else is there really to be said? This class is just absurdly good, and definitely one of the very best in the game. By switching out Shez's personal ability for ones that proc off your ridiculous hit combo rate, you will nearly always be fighting at your best, and absolutely melting your foes. If anything, I switch off it to not only learn different abilities, but also just because it's a little bit too tempting to just stay on it all the time. Use it, kill everything you want, but be warned. The Asura is a hell of a drug. With Shez's unique class now covered, we have officially come to the end of the All About Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes guide series. As usual, this project took a hell of a lot longer than I thought it would. Every time when I finish one of these guide series, I always end up saying something like, I'm not gonna do this again, it takes too much time, but then something awesome like 3 Hopes comes along, and away I go. In the future for this channel, I really want to find some other similar format that I can produce much quicker. Thank you again for all of your support through all of these, everyone. I hope to see you next time. Big thank you to my top Patreon supporters, Henry Gutierrez and Shin Lu, as well as to everyone else who supports me over on Patreon. If you would like to support this channel doing what it does, be sure to check out the link in the description or find me on Patreon under Shane Bray. Thanks everyone.